Hanson beer, American Country Awards fail, tweet seats, and Madonna's back. So are my yellow glasses. Hashtag roll intro.
You're watching Misty Kingma. News you should know.
If you guys didn't know, you're watching News You Should Know, saving you from all of those other TV entertainment shows. First of all, the second annual American Country Awards were on Monday night in Las Vegas, and I actually drove to Vegas and worked at the award show, so I got to be there, which is not something that I normally do. It was an awesome show, and what's cool about it is that when an award is given, the winners actually perform and then they give an acceptance speech. So that's kind of different, and I liked that they did that. But what I noticed and stood out to me was that Taylor Swift wasn't there, and neither was Lady Antebellum. And if it's a country award show, shouldn't those two really big stars be there? And supposedly it's a fan-voted award show. So why didn't Taylor Swift win anything? I mean, supposedly the fans love her. Odd. But the best part of the show for me was the Red Solo Cup performance from Toby Keith at the very end of the show. He won Artist of the Decade, so that was a big deal. Everyone was throwing red cups everywhere. It was awesome. Hanson is coming out with their own beer, and it's called Hop. I did not make that up. And you can actually buy it next year. So Taylor, Isaac, and Zach actually have their own independent music label where they still make music. It's called 3CS. I guess because no one else will produce their music, so they have to make it themselves. And merchandising is apparently really lucrative for them. They also have a board game you can buy called Hansonopoly. Like, really, is that necessary? So they still make music, and they were just seen in Katy Perry's music video last Friday night, the one that also has Rebecca Black in it, remember? And maybe all their fans that they had in their teens are now grown up, so now beer is the right way to reach them? I don't get it. You are now allowed to annoy people during movies in movie theaters. They're giving into this whole social media, cell phone, smartphone craze that's happening across the world. According to USA Today, a lot of movie theaters in the US are now creating these things called tweet seats, where you're allowed to check your phone and tweet and use your social media during a movie or a live performance. Now, the rows are usually in the back row so that you don't disturb the rest of the theater, but you're allowed to check your phone. I totally want to try that, I'm not gonna lie. But it does sound really annoying to hear typing during an intense love scene, right? Of course, they justify this by saying that more buzz about a movie or show will eventually create more ticket sales, so of course it's all about the marketing, but I think this is kind of cool. Go USA! Speaking of marketing, we all know by now that Madonna is performing at the Super Bowl halftime on February 5th in Indianapolis. So you have to ask yourself, why and what the heck is she gonna perform? Vogue again? Well, this is the why, okay? The movie that she is directing, that she also wrote and produced for the first time ever, called W.E., comes out just 2 days before the Super Bowl. Well, that's not a coincidence at all, is it? No. So obviously she's performing to help create buzz for her movie to ensure that it's a success, because no one would want Madonna to fail, right? Now, as to what she'll be performing, she's actually recording a new album right now that is supposed to come out next year. So one would hope she would perform some new songs and spice things up for us, but I'm thinking she'll probably mash it together with some of her old songs. If I had it my way, Papa don't preach. And there you have it. Thanks for watching News You Should Know. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Hashtag, you enter whatever you want.